Hello Crystal, so today's pick a card reading is going to talk about your destiny with him or her. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you have all the information down below. Same thing if you want to follow me on Instagram and also donate for this channel if you want to support my work. So now let's discover what is your destiny with this person. Let's go. So now please take your time to think about the person before choosing the pile. So here is the first one with the amethyst, the second one with the moonstone, and the third one with the amazonite. So let's start with pile number 1 and the amethyst. So let's discover what is your destiny with this person. Okay, so first of all, we have the lovers. So if you was just a bit concerned about your connection, your current connection, or the crush that you have, I think this is just pretty clear for you. This is love between you two, and this is talking about commitment and trust. I'm not gonna lie, this group I think are for twin flames and soulmates, because when I'm seeing the lovers, but also the next card, Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles, these are cards for me as a symbolic that they are in some divine connection, some divine union. And because this is talking about commitment, and this card is actually Adam and Eve, so it's definitely telling you the one you are thinking of is connected to you. For the majority of you, this is a soulmate or a twin flame. This is a divine counterpart because we have the sun appearing and the moon kind of appearing with a symbol. And this is also the connection with the earth, the spirit, and this experience as a soul. I'm also seeing the doves all around. So this is about love, peace, and freedom. You also have the crown that they are presenting. So in my opinion, this is describing that this union is supported by your guides and higher self. They may actually push you towards this person for a reason. You may need to learn something, you may need to achieve something with that person, and this is something grand that your soul is craving for. And I think this is also why you came here. For a lot of you, this is connected to your purpose in this lifetime. And I'm also seeing the circle appearing all around the sun. It can also be announcing that the masculine, especially the soul energy for the masculine. If you're on this twin flame journey, you know what I'm talking about. So maybe the masculine is meant to actually make the first step to introduce this relationship. Now if you are feeling you have to confess, do it, but this is just an extra message. We also have the serpent here. So this is talking about mystery for me and fertility. So things may be a bit mysterious. And I mean, you was choosing this ball for a reason because the first card that I was showing is actually the mysterious card, right? So this is definitely connected with the symbolic of the serpent. So maybe this is how the person is going to be. Maybe mysterious with their feelings. Maybe mysterious with their personality. They may not show everything from the beginning. They may actually, be a bit careful, or maybe take their time to feel like they can trust you before confessing and opening up to you. But yes, I see that this is a connection of love, definitely, and this is a connection that is going to empower the both of you. So then we have Temperance. And I'm going to explain because when I'm seeing this card, as I told you before, this is showing me some divine connection, and especially for twin flames. If you are not on this twin flame journey, it is okay. You can be attracting a soulmate or someone that is connected to your soul family. But what I'm seeing here, you can see 2 dragons and also 1 dragon here. And I feel like this is more for twin flames. You may know you share your higher self. So it's pretty much like your higher self is going to be like your energy of the higher self is going to guide your twin flame and the opposite. But what I'm saying here is that this representation of your angels, your guides, and your higher self actually helping you to maybe unite or maybe get closer or maybe understand the mission that you have. I'm also seeing the yin and yang type of energy in the crystal ball. So this is part of fate and destiny. And here you can see the 2 dragons actually connecting and becoming one with the energy, and they are forming the yin and yang, which is exactly what we're talking about when we talk about soulmates, but especially twin flame energy. So you may be attracting actually your divine counterpart, your twin flame. This can also be someone that is going to complete you in a sense, if you do not think this is a soulmate or a twin flame for you. But this is someone that is going to really connect and click with your energy. This can also be someone that is going to mirror a lot about yourself, your personality, your desire, your mission, whatever is calling you. It's like, you know, you have a goal in life and they may actually have the same type of goal, or this is very similar in the essence. Like, for example, you can be wanting to create art to deliver some message that are going to awaken the mass, and they may actually be maybe a singer or a writer or something like that, and they are doing this for a purpose that is very similar to yours. So I really sense there is some connection, there is a mission between you two, and some people may not be aware of this in the beginning, but this can be presented to them as some awareness after this relationship. I'm also seeing the S appearing, so that can be a name, but that can also be talking about soulmate. So I think this is not just for twin flame for this group, even though this is speaking louder, I'm not gonna lie, but this can also be a soulmate, and a soulmate doesn't have to be romantic, but I mean, for this reading, this is romantic. We have the lovers, so we cannot deny this. And you came here for love. All right, so the 9 of Pentacles. This is actually talking about independence, stability, and success. So from what I'm getting here, you cannot be needy of this relationship. You cannot be needy of this person. Otherwise, this is going to create some resistance. You have to be independent with your mission. And I'm seeing music here with a piano. But I also see that some of you may be afraid to do whatever is connected to your goals and passion. Because I'm seeing the shell here. And you're sitting on this one, so that means you came out of your shell. You trusted yourself, you trusted your dreams, and now you are finally doing something that is allowing you to grow. And this is describing that growth with the trees. And the trees, when I'm seeing this card, it's always about twin flame or soulmate, because you come out of the same soul family. But for twin flame, you are one in the essence as a soul. And you can see the two trees growing out of one place. It's like they are connected and then they separate themselves, which is exactly what the soul, the twin soul is about. You split your soul so you can actually embody two different energies. So you can be, and yeah, some people are humans, so two humans, or this can also be beyond this. Some people actually choose to embody the energy of a tree instead, or the spirit of the wind, or something like that. But for this reading, this is a person, and I think you chose to come together at the same time so you two can actually encounter and work on something big. Honestly, the energy around this generation is very, very strong, and I feel like we also need power couples or power relationships and connections, so we can awaken the mass and we can actually become who we truly are as the essence of our soul. It's like I'm seeing so many people being stuck in the system and being a slave of the system, and I feel like twin flames are here to kind of awaken these people, to make them aware that they are capable of so much more, and they are not meant to be in that position. They are so skilled and beautiful and powerful as a soul that they are not supposed to be stuck in that reality, in the 3D. I'm not wanting to spoil anything, because I know spirit sometimes can be a bit like, no, you are not supposed to talk about this. Some people are not ready, but I feel like this group, you are ready for this message. So I'm just wanting to share something beautiful is about to be created, and you two are wanting to create it together. You are destined to actually work together in this lifetime. So this person you may think about is definitely connected to your soul family, or just your other soul. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. We also have the 9 number appearing, so this is connected to perfection. You can be a perfectionist, this person can be a perfectionist, and this is speaking to me like crazy. Even my twin flame is a perfectionist. So the 9 number can also be a path number. We have the 6 appearing, and we have 14. Maybe this is a number that is significant for you. Okay, so after we have happy, which is beautiful because I'm seeing so much freedom right here. I'm also sensing the vibe of air sign, earth sign, and the lovers can be talking about Gemini. especially. So yes, air sign speaking through like crazy. But happy this card is for me also describing, something that happened in order for you to awaken, so you can actually see this person or be ready for this person. Even though I do not feel like you need to be perfect for this person to come in, even though I'm seeing the number 9, which is connected to perfection. Yes, you need to independently, work on your mission and be stable and trust yourself and be courageous to follow whatever is calling you. But I also believe that you do not need to be perfect to be in a relationship. You will always improve, even in a connection, even in a relationship or independently. But what I'm saying here especially is that you will find freedom. You will find what is your calling. You will find exactly what you need in a relationship with that person. And what is being presented to you is a lot of fun, celebration, freedom. Freedom, especially with the balloons that you can see. The confetti that you are seeing appearing is a part of celebration. You can see the wings. And she reminds me of like a fairy. So maybe your spirit guides are actually helping you to be with that person, because this may be the start of your happiness. And I just saw my twin flame number appearing on the clock. Maybe that's a message for me as well. Also on this card you can see the number 2 and the number 6. The number 2, as you may know, is about relationship coming together, so union. And the number 6, and you could see it with the lovers, this is connected to love and beauty. So I truly think this love is exactly what you was searching for. And I'm also seeing balance right here. So I think this person can be a Libra, the scale, balance, harmony, that's the vibe. So, and air sign is also speaking through. So I guess Libras especially are here watching maybe. But yes, I'm seeing some openness, balance, and stability is needed in that relationship. It can also be that this person is going to ask you to be stable, especially mentally, or stable with your success, because we have the Pentacles, so this is a connection with the earth. But yes, I feel like you will need to celebrate life and to be happy, because your vibe is speaking louder, and also your vibe is manifesting your reality. So if you want the best relationship, you also have to think about the best result. Live in this fantasy land. This is how you also create your reality and manifest things faster. I'm also seeing a lot of blue color, so this is the throat chakra, and green especially. So heart chakra and throat chakra. It can also be that this is related to your mission, maybe being someone that is going to be the voice of a generation, maybe an inspiration with your voice, maybe music even. For the heart, it's all about always doing something and using this heart as your compass, your direction. Also, I did a reading about the direction of your future. If you haven't been watching this one, maybe this is also a calling for you to know exactly which direction your future is taking. So maybe that is also connected with your soul's mission. And I have one group that is pretty high spiritually evolved in that reading, so maybe that's probably your group. Or if you watch this, maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then we have blessed, and we have 2, right? And this is the number of relationship coming together. So this love is blessed, and this is what you could see. I mean, on all the cards you can see yourself being supported. Even the birds, the doves, it's kind of like, for me, doves are angels in a way, the color and the way they bring peace, love, and blessings, and also with the crown that they are presented to the king. This really means you are going to be in your power, and they are going to be in their power, and they need to be in their power, because that is connected to their divine mission. Okay, and I think you two are meant to do something together. So if you do not connect or click or whatever, this may not be the person I'm talking about. Because sometimes spirits can be using that crush we have to deliver a message that is completely not related to a person. Alright, so if you feel like this is not really the energy around the person, it can be announcing that this is the one for you, and you are meant to now focus your attention on this high vibrational relationship. Okay, so just want you to be aware, because I know that some people may not be thinking about the person at the moment, but spirits sometimes are a bit, playful and tend to direct ourselves back to the path that we are supposed to be in. And you can see this is a path that is going to make you feel blessed. You can see a lot of hearts floating right here. And I'm also seeing kind of this girl as someone that is coming out of a shell, and this is exactly what you could see with the shell underneath as a seat. So I think you will need to come out of your comfort zone and really trust yourself even in that connection, so you can create the best relationship with this person. I'm also seeing the stars all around, so that can be talking about blessings, guidance from your guides, clarity. This can also be talking that this person is a star, and you could see the stars as well on that. So maybe a star seed. This can also be someone that is a celebrity or well known with what they do. I mean, you are meant to do some high and spiritual mission, so I wouldn't be surprised that, you know, something is calling you, like being a speaker on YouTube or using platforms for you to be well known so you can deliver your messages. And I think a lot of you may be the vessel for the universe to speak through you, right? So that is what I'm getting. This is a beautiful relationship, and this is a meaningful relationship as a soul perspective. Then we have reflection. I am not even surprised to see that, because I mean, this is a twin soul or soulmate connection, or actually some soul connection, because I truly believe, you know, soulmates, twin flames, or divine counterparts, they are just few labels. We are not completely aware of how many connections of the souls exist, right? So I think this is just showing you this person is connected to you spiritually, and this person is going to reflect who you are, what you want, what you admire, what you find inspiring in your life. I'm also seeing the little deer just in front of you, so that can also be a spirit animal for you. That can also be some guidance. You know, the deer is supposed to be like the king of the forest afterward. So in my opinion, this is some transition that's happening for you. I'm also seeing the Y letter appearing. So that can be a yes for you. Maybe if you was questioning this relationship, or even looking for confirmations that this person is in your soul group, then that can be a yes for you. But I'm seeing some transition that's needed, someone that is going to bring calm and peace in your life. I mean, the doves were showing that, and also the water, you can see it. This is calm. I think this is also talking about your energy. If you have a lot going on in your life, this may not be the right time for you to introduce or start this relationship. You need to be like the water, calm. So this energy of yours will reflect in your reality. So this person can see when you are going to be, you know, a bit agitated with your emotions or in your mind. So you need to be like the water, as I said, because that is going to mirror also their energy. So you don't want to be dating someone that is not available. You don't want to be dating someone that is stuck in their mind. You want them to be available for you so you can start something together. Afterward, you know, you can go through challenges together and support each other, but I feel like the start of a relationship is better for you to be available. Dance with me. So they're very open. Really, really open. I mean, you have right here underneath you the flower, and this is for me representing support and a support of growth. You two are meant to grow together, dance together, and create something together. You can be a dancer even. I'm really sensing vibes of like a star seed, so maybe a speaker, someone that is connected to a spiritual path. Maybe the S is also talking about this. And I'm seeing the art especially. So maybe you are using the art for you to speak to people or inspire people. But I feel like you are someone that is meant to deliver something to the mass and help people. And they may actually do the same. So dance with me. You are meant to be with each other. You're meant to actually connect at the moment. And I think this union may not take too much time, because I feel like you two are ready for that. And I think he was working on yourself before so you can manifest this perfect union. Then we have home. So again, this is talking about having your home together, commitment, which is exactly the symbolic of the lovers. So this is presenting you that you may actually live with the person. It can also be that this person will feel like home. It's like when you meet the person, you kind of meet yourself in a way. And it's a bit disturbing at the moment, the first time you meet them, because you feel like, who are you? Like, it's so weird. I've been there, like with soulmate, but also with my twin flame. I feel like, wow, you feel like an orphan sometimes when you do not really click or connect with someone. But then when you meet this special person, it's like time stops and you two just exist in the moment. And that is going to be the type of connection, the type of energy between you two. So yes, commitment is going to be presented to you, and you two are meant to grow with each other and to build a future with each other. So these two cards are going to represent the energy of the person, what type of person this is. So you was choosing this one for a reason. We have mysterious. I'm also seeing the telephone, so that can be a calling, and this can be like an image, like a calling to be with that person. This person calling you. And this can be in the spiritual realms, okay, in other dimensions, maybe in your dreams even. But I'm seeing some type of calling connection that is needed. Maybe you are the one that is trying to communicate to them, and this can be communicating with different things. It doesn't have to be texting, even though this can be texting, messaging, connecting on social medias, or it can also be connecting with them through art, right? So maybe what you write, what you create, what you paint, how you dance, how you sing, the instrument you play, maybe that is going to be like the connection with you two, because you can see the ties right here, right? And this is actually used to make a connection so you can call the person. So maybe what you do is going to allow this connection to manifest. As for the message of this one, don't let me wait until the wider, then see you. I am afraid I have language to word poor. I don't know what this means, but I feel like you are not meant to wait anymore, or they are not wanting to wait anymore for this connection to happen. And I'm also seeing the crown, just like the doves were presenting you or presenting this person the crown. So I feel like there is some empowerment that is happening at the moment, and this is needed for you two to be with each other patiently, right? And I'm seeing, some candy thing. So I think this person is going to be sweet, patient. I think some of you may have lost it, in this waiting of the person. You was wanting that closeness. You was wanting that connection. And some of you were a bit like, I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore. I'm not sure if I need to wait for this person anymore. So now I'm not saying you have to wait for this person. It is your choice. If you feel like this is the right one, then maybe it's better for you to wait. But if you feel like this is someone that is not available for you, then this is not the right person. And this may not be the energy of the person that is speaking through this reading. But I'm seeing someone that is going to be patient, maybe someone that is going to take their time before engaging in a relationship. So do not be too stressed if they are, a bit slow in a relationship, because that may be how they are. Who they are. I'm also seeing the dog. So this is someone who's going to bring fidelity. That's someone who wants a relationship forever. It can be someone that is a bit over romantic, someone that is not wanting a connection that's just going to break, that's just going to last for a few days. They really are going to take their time and be patient with you so this relationship can work. All right? Okay, for the message, cloud in mid-air. Be breeze, cheer, ground. Memories may be beauty, but they're flying away right now. Definitely air energy. And for the messages, I think these are very poorly translated. So I'm just sensing someone that's very connected to air signs. You can be searching for an air sign. Maybe you have air sign. But this is definitely the message here that I can get. All right, so afterwards, I was picking cards that are going to talk about the type of relationship, the type of couple you two will be. So first of all, I'm seeing two people. Honestly, the vibe here, you two may be nature lovers, and you can see it also with the cards. The nature all around, the lake, the flowers, and also very natural areas, also the forest. What else am I getting? Yes, the forest even. with the window. The windows are also for me some perspective. So maybe this is about sharing the same perspective, the same things, the same tastes, the same personality as I said before. You can see this ray of light as well. It's like a divine light. And honestly, I think this is related to the blessed message and also the angels working on this. They're like going to subtly send you messages and symbols and synchronicities so you too can become more aware of that connection. It's like when you think about the person, you can hear like a ring in your ear, or something is just popping that reminds you of that person. It's going to be that crazy, to be honest. So try to pay attention to synchronicities and things that repeatedly are shown to you. It's like, for example, I have a soulmate I know, and he was posting something on his story with actually this sign, right? This is a rock sign. And then after him posting about, this was a challenge, a giveaway he was doing, after seeing this sign, I swear, afterward I was just seeing this sign everywhere I went on my phone. I was like, what is this telling me? So try to pay attention to symbolic things. And this can be you saying something related to what they like their favorite color, whatever they wear, even, little things like that. They are speaking subtly to us so we can be aware of something. So just be attentive and aware. I'm also seeing the curtain, so that can be someone that is on stage. That can also be someone that is going to reveal themselves to you, because this one is open. This is allowing the clarity to enter the room, right? So this can be clarity finally being brought to you in the mind, so you can be aware of that connection. Again, even the covers are showing you flowers, so you two are meant to bloom together, grow together. I'm seeing the cat, so that can also be, we have the cat and the dog appearing. The cat is for me representing someone that is more introverted, and for the dog, this is someone that is more an extrovert. So maybe you are more an introvert or extrovert, or maybe this is just a symbolic for both of you, but for me this is more symbolic of fidelity. On the wall, I'm also seeing right here the picture. So that can be talking about maybe images you see about the person, maybe symbolics you may see with pictures, even confirmations that are coming through images. But this can also be talking about you two finally becoming one and creating a big picture together. But yes, you are going to be with each other, and I think this is going to happen pretty soon. And 2020, this year is very powerful for twin flame and soulmates connections, so honestly, I feel like you two coming together may not take too long. But work on this. The more you put work into things, the faster it enters. Here I'm saying spring season. So for the seasons that I'm saying, spring and summer especially. So this can be the season that is happening right now for some of you, or this can be the next season that is coming for you. So maybe that's the time where things are really going to work for you. But yes, I'm seeing tenderness. Like tenderness between you two, like kissing each other, holding each other. It's very tender. It's like you two really take the time to make the other person comfortable. So that's really the energy. Are you in? So maybe someone is asking them if they're really, into you, if they really want to be in that relationship. So I feel like someone may actually have that mission to introduce this relationship, to start to communicate and connect. So if you feel a calling to do so, maybe you are supposed to open up and ask them if they are wanting to be with you, if they are interested. Then we have secrets. So, and that can be related again to, the secrets you share with each other because you trust each other, but this can be related to your soul's mission. Maybe this is something that is kept as a secret. Maybe this is why the locket is being shown. We don't really have the key right now. So this is going to be presented to us when we are ready. So maybe there's something that is kept as a secret, as a divine perspective from your angels, so you can be ready later on. You will be delivered these things when you are going to be ready. But I feel like this is also talking about you two sharing everything with each other, like not holding secrets for each other. That's how beautiful and strong this connection is going to be. sleep next to me. I'm also seeing this as an extra message. Maybe you two connect in dreams. Maybe work together in dream stage. And this is also reminding me of a painting I was doing. If you follow me on Instagram, you may know which painting this is. But yeah, it's a bit similar. That's reminding me of that. And I'm actually seeing this one right there, but I cannot really show you. I mean, I can. Let's do it. Okay, so this is this painting. So maybe I should actually describe this painting because maybe that's also related from what I was thinking about while creating this painting is about coming together actually in dream state, because you connect with your twin flame or other spirits in dream states. So I was thinking about this concept of us coming together when we sleep. And so the universe is supporting us. The moon is also related to dreams, right? So the universe is supporting our quest in dream state. And also this is very symbolic for me as a twin relationship, but maybe that's going to make sense for some of you. I also was drawing some tattoos because actually my twin soul is the feminine energy and I am the masculine energy. So I was drawing a sun for me and the moon for him. The bracelet is also something very symbolic. I mean, I have a bracelet and he's always wearing a bracelet as well. And this is something that has been like for years, even without me being aware it was my twin flame. I just recognized that we both always had a bracelet. And a bracelet for me is also about a promise together that we made. And as a soul perspective, you make a soul promise to your twin flame to encounter each other, to inspire each other, to support each other, to protect them. And this is why the position that they are in is a very protective position. And again, this is about tenderness, right? I think this is very connected to this reading. So, well, I'm not showing off. I'm not interested to do that. So I think this was very connected for this card to talk about this painting because there is a lot of symbolics that are connected to the same message. Okay, this is it. And the last card for this reading. Let me guide you. Right? And honestly, I feel like twin flames, soulmates, or people in your soul family are here to help each other and guide each other. And you can see the map right here, the bag. And the bag is also for me like a container, anything that is handy for you to use. But this is definitely some connection that is going to allow you to maybe find your purpose, maybe find something that's calling you. I think this is someone that is always going to be here to support your dreams. That is not someone that is going to force you in a path. That is not someone that is going to tell you to quit your dreams or your goals because of whatever. You know, this is really someone that is always going to make you come first and that is going to understand whatever is calling you, whatever is right for you to experience. So they're going to be very patient and supportive. And this is also what we were talking about before. So now I'm going to continue with the charms, stickers, and also the technique of the lamp. I wanted to try new things, so let's do it. So first of all, I'm going to take the evolution spectrum. So that is going to give us more directions and more information about where this relationship is at the moment for the majority of you, of course. Okay, so I'm going to use the feather, and the feather is going to be directed by your spirit guides and your higher self to know exactly which direction this relationship is taking, how this is evolving. Okay, well, so this is pretty close to completion. Honestly, I mean, this is going in that direction, as you can see, and this was connected to result and completion. Like I said, I think you are not meant to wait too long for this twin flame or soulmate or soul connection to manifest. You are close to union. This is very beautiful. I'm excited. All right. After, I'm going to use the lamp. So this is going to be a bit magical, let's say. For the lamp, I'm going to open it. Everything that will fall into it, it's like a wish coming true. The genie is going to, manifest that wish. All around, this is something that is still being worked on. Okay, so I'm going to use the charms for this one. Okay, this is interesting. You know what? This is very connected to what I talked about before, because we have the shell right here. And I was telling you, you need to come out of your shell. You need to believe in yourself so you can manifest anything you desire. You are going to be lucky. I can tell. And this is something you are working on. You may be working on your success, maybe trying to fix something about yourself. And this can be a behavior. This can be something that's not working for you, like an experience, a relationship, something like that. We have the starfish, so that can be talking about someone that is famous, maybe someone that is searching for success, and you need to stick to it. You know how the starfish actually stick to the ground to move? If you want something to improve and to move, then you need to stick to that. So this success can be like a star, or you can be a star. This is, for me, the charm of an air sign. So again, very connected. The shell, by the way, can be connected to water. This can be the earth. We have the rose, so this is love, definitely. And I think this is also describing some confession that may happen soon. We have the star. This reminds me of the Pentacles, so this may be success again. Maybe this is connected to your soul's mission. Your career may be similar, or your goals in your career may be similar. We have the key. Remember, I was talking about the egg with, let me find this one. You know, the locket. And now the key is being presented to you. But as I told you, this is something you have to wait for a little bit, right? And this is the wish that is going to become real, that's going to become a reality. So you have to wait for the perfect timing so you can open whatever is yours. It's going to be about opening up to the person. We have the dog again appearing, so fidelity. We have the owl, and that can be also a spirit animal for you. The owl is also connected to intuition and wisdom. We have the wings, so this is connected to your angels helping you, guiding you. And again, the anchor is here, so you need to stick to that relationship, stick to your wish to manifest in that relationship. So within, so we have the pom-pom. This reminds me of celebration, you know, the cheerleaders. Maybe you are someone that is cheering them up, helping them with the direction they are taking as well. Well, this is asking you to know exactly which direction you are taking, because this is manifesting at the moment, especially the direction with this person. Okay, so I'm going to conclude this reading with the last grid. Past, present, and future, so we can collect more info. Okay, so all around, I am happy. There's some shopping cart right here. Maybe fashion is something you like, or maybe you buy the same type of food or the same type of product, and I'm seeing hoping. So this person is definitely hoping to be with you, and they may be happy when you contact them. So for the past, we have hiding. Right. I'm not really surprised. I mean, for my story, but yeah, maybe someone is hiding, you know, trying to play safe. I'm seeing someone in the music industry playing the guitar. I'm going to show you closer. So right here, we have the painter. This is speaking to me like crazy, because I'm the painter, is actually in the music industry. Then, don't do it again. Maybe there is some type of pain or transfer that is happening at the moment, and maybe that's some karma from a past life. Maybe you need to also do some past life regression to know whatever was not working in past connections. But this can also be happening in this lifetime. If you feel like you messed up, maybe you need to say sorry. We have now, so you need to be present in the moment and not in the past. I think this is reminding you that the past is in the past. It doesn't matter anymore, especially if this is connected to a mistake or a pain or karma. Okay, now you can create something new and be present right now. Then we have a coffee, like drinking coffee or tea. I think this is related to bringing back energy, or the energy of the person. Okay, in the moment I am saying no, and someone kind of coming out of their hole, like the black hole, and this can be coming out of the shell. Maybe there's some type of refusal to show up, to work on something, to be ready in a relationship, something like that. I think, yes, maybe there's something that's blocking the connection at the moment, but you can trust the person, or they can trust you. So this might just be temporary. Here we have the sun shining, but still this person is not really happy. It's like they are just creating this gloomy weather, or they may just be stuck emotionally or mentally. And so this is why they say no to everything, because they need to process how they feel or how they think. Overeat. Ooh. Yeah, some people may actually overeat to satisfy something that they seem to be lacking in their life. So if this is you, try to eat more healthy, balance the diet. We have the scale. This can also be talking about Libra again, with the scale, of course, not with overeat. Someone that is just silent, that is treating you with silence. Maybe this is someone that is also leaving you unseen. They read your message, but they never really answer. And that's okay. I think this is just temporary. This is something that is going to make you learn about the story, learn about how this person is, reacting, or just how this person is as a person. And again, I'm seeing food connection. So maybe there's something unhealthy. I'm also seeing this as, the medical thing for tests. So this is a reminder for you all to take care about yourself, to address whatever is making you feel like you need to stuff yourself up, or you need to compensate something that's lacking. It's like you eat all the time and you never really feel satisfied. But this is not the food that is not satisfying. This is something within yourself, and this can be emotionally related or mentally related especially. So this is it for this reading. As you may know, this is definitely someone that is destined to be with you, so this is pretty exciting. Let me know in the comments what you think about this reading, if this was accurate for you, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye-bye. So now the second group. Let's see what is your destiny with this person. So first of all, we have the High Priestess. So this is talking about intuition, this is talking about secrets, wisdom, and this is asking you to trust yourself about this connection. If you feel like there is something, go ahead, okay? If you feel like this is someone that is going to be opening up to you, welcoming with you, then go ahead. If not, this may not be the one. I have to be honest with you, because I'm seeing so much openness in that card. I mean, you can see the wings being open, the arms of the person being open. Even the trees are like separating to kind of being like welcome. So the energy of the person towards you is going to be telling you if this is the right person. I'm also seeing the wings of the angel. So that can be some guidance you are receiving, your angels protecting you, guiding you, helping you. I'm also seeing autumn season right here, so that can also be when this relationship is going to take a new direction, or something may happen between you two that is going to be important. I'm also seeing the owl right here. So this is talking about intuition. This is also an old soul for me. This can be your spirit animal, but this is mostly related to wisdom, right? And this is what this card is talking about. So this may be someone who is very wise, very mature for their age, someone that is just very calm, very balanced. That's the energy I'm getting here. And you can be this type of person as well, because we tend to be attracted by people that are reminding us of our own energy. We have the number 2, so this is talking about union. All right, so I think this is definitely announcing this union with this person, a possibility for this relationship to work. And I'm seeing the sun just behind the person. So this is clarity, happiness, joy, but also the masculine energy. And I think this can be talking about the masculine welcoming you. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 number is about completion. So I think this is someone that is going to complete yourself in some way. And that can be someone that is an inspiration. So they complete something that you are still learning. So I feel like this is a teacher type of relationship. You teaching them something and they teach you something very important for your own evolution. So the 10 of Pentacles. This is talking about family, prosperity, and security. This is for me a card of fulfillment. Okay, you are going to be feeling complete. You are going to be very connected to that person. And you can see the dragon appearing. And the dragon is for me a spiritual teacher. This can also be a spirit guide helping you. So this can also be talking about the energy of the person. This person guiding you, helping you, opening your perspective. And I think this is some healing energy through that guidance that is about to manifest. This can also be them inspiring you when it comes to your career and your success. Because you can see a lot of pentacles and all the, I'm not sure how you call that. It's like pieces of glasses that you can find in the church. Anyway, so this is actually reminding me of some clarity that is going to be brought to you. I'm seeing the castle as well, and this card, as I told you, this is connected to family, so maybe that's about commitment, having your own house with a person, living together. That may be the goal. And she's holding the peach, and this can be talking about something that is going to come into fruition, collecting, harvesting things in the garden, which is collecting, harvesting things in that relationship. So you invest in a connection that is going to be fertile enough. Then we have the Hermit. This may be a card for people that are not going in the right direction. Because as I told you, if this person is not welcoming, if this person is not showing any interest, this may not be the one. So you may need to think, find your own self. The Hermit is about, introspecting, insights, collecting informations, getting to know exactly what is calling you. What type of person do you want to date? What type of person do you want to become for this relationship to be perfect? So it's for me telling some people, this is not for everybody, but some people may not be thinking about the right person. So this reading is announcing that you are meant to be with someone that is going to complete yourself, that is going to fulfill you. This is someone that is going to make you feel whole. This is someone that is going to support your beauty, that is going to be welcoming, very supportive with you, with whatever you think, whatever you do. And this is why I am saying that some may need to rethink about what they are searching for in a partner. Again, you can see the sun, and the sun is appearing on all the cards. You can see the sun right here. Hopefully you can see it clearly. So the sun, this is also clarity, joy, happiness, as I told you before. The sun just behind her, and you can see the sun as a symbol in the circle. And we have the circle appearing here, but also here. And that can be talking about your soul circle. Maybe this is someone that is meant to be with you, that is destined to be with you, that is now calling through this reading for you to be aware, I am coming. If you are waiting for this person that is not satisfying for you, this is not the one. I am supposed to be the one. And with the High Priestess, this is a divine union that is being presented to you. This is someone that is connected to you on a spiritual level. That's something very high, pure and supportive, as I told you before. I'm also seeing the ducks kind of migrating. So that can be talking about a long distance relationship between you two. And I'm also seeing the spiral of energy. So that can be you feeling something when you meet the one. Or when you was meeting this person, you felt like a connection. Something very intense that you cannot really explain. With the Hermit, this can also be talking about the energy of the person. This is Virgo, by the way. We have Earth sign appearing. So maybe that's a Virgo, and this can be talking about someone that is a homebody. They love to be at home. They don't really love to have a lot of activities going on. They may just enjoy little things. And I think with the castle right here and the Hermit, yes, this can be someone that is also working from home or staying at home most of the time. If this is not something exciting for you, I feel like they can enjoy traveling, because with the ducks, this is about migrating, right? But for the majority of the time, they may actually love simple things and not too much activity or not too much going on. Higher power. And this is very connected to the High Priestess. So be aware, you may be encountering someone, you may be connected to someone that is in your soul family, that is connected to you. And your angels and guides are trying to make you aware of that connection. I'm seeing the third eye being opened. Maybe there is some activation in your third eye area that is allowing you to see the big picture for you too. The 4 number is about stability and structure, something you build strongly so you can bring that balance. And you can see everything is kind of like in balance, supporting the Hermit. So I think you are creating that. Even though this seems to be a bit scary when you look at it, but this is something structured. This is something strong enough. And I think you are building that stability for yourself. You are becoming your own pillar. And now you are expecting to manifest someone in your love life that is going to be a pillar as well. But be aware you are supported, your angels, your guides are helping you to be with that person. Then we have Serendipity. Okay, this card is talking about things, you think about a way to manifest something, but then it surprises you in the way it actually manifests. And we have the number 1, so this is a new beginning. We have the number 8. This can be talking about an infinite connection. This can also be talking about reflection and meditation. And I think this is more connected to the infinite symbol. You are manifesting someone that is connected to you spiritually. You are actually allowing yourself to manifest that lucky relationship. And on this word, I'm seeing serene, so you need to be calm the mind, so you can manifest that luck. And I'm also sensing the word surrender. You need to surrender in order for things to manifest for you. You don't have to put too much pressure or expectations, because that's just going to create more resistance and distance between what you want to create. So when you believe, when you surrender, when you go on with your life, when you don't think about the person all the time, you don't stress yourself with that, then this is when there is, like, the energy is just so tense when you want something. But when you allow things to be, and this is what the High Priestess is showing you, welcoming things, all right, opening up, receive. So this is what this card is announcing. You may receive exactly the result you are looking for, but now don't stress about this. Don't overthink about that, because you are creating more tension with your energy when you are thinking or wanting something that bad. Keep working. All right, so you may need to keep working on that relationship or on yourself. We have the Hermit card, right? I think this is supposed to be right here. You are supposed to keep working on yourself to write your own story. I'm also seeing paintings, writing, so maybe that's a goal, maybe that's something you do. But this can be talking about the story for you too that you want to create. And I'm seeing a little girl. Maybe this is asking you to go back to your memory as a kid. As a kid, you get this image of the perfect love. Especially with Disney movies, we also created that type of image connected to love, and you are manifesting that image. So if you do not really think this is the image that you like, then you need to go back and recreate whatever is associated with love, relationship, romance. Okay, so you can create something that is more connected with your desires. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is something satisfying and pure as a relationship, as a love. And maybe some of you are forgetting about this, forgetting about how pure a relationship is supposed to be, or easy a relationship is supposed to be. Because as a kid, you was not really stressing yourself out with your friends. You was just having fun all together. And if someone was a bit boring or just a bully, you was like, I don't want to be your friend anymore, right? You was running away from this. You was allowing yourself to feel safe. And I think this is also a message that is supposed to be transferred to you at the moment. Are you in a healthy connection? Are you with someone that is allowing you to feel okay, safe, protected, valued, acknowledged? If not, I think this is not the one for you, to be honest. Waiting for even you. So you may be waiting for that person, or they may be waiting for you to make a move. If you feel like you was pretty stagnant in that relationship, if you feel like you was not really putting so much effort into that, this can be telling you you need right now to stop waiting and taking actions so this relationship can manifest. I am seeing winter season, Maybe something was happening, or maybe you was waiting during winter season. But then I'm seeing, especially in spring and summer, something finally manifesting. You finally encountering the one, or being welcoming with that love. So maybe this time of winter is inspiring you to focus on yourself, on finding stability, on becoming your own pillar, so you can be ready for that relationship. And again, I'm seeing the book. So that can be related to your story you want to write. That can be related to destiny as well. You know how fated this story is. Now, it doesn't mean you cannot write your story differently. You are the one that is writing your story all the time. Okay, so try to be aware of this. You are the author. What do you want to write? What do you want to create in a relationship? And if you can manifest whoever you want, do you really want to be with that person? Then we have collective. This can be someone who is in a team or working with a lot of people. That's the message I'm getting, especially. I'm seeing them cooking together, but it can be sport as well. Maybe sport, or just loving to actually work as a team. Or that can be talking about you two coming into union so you can work on something bigger together. That can be the case as well. I'm seeing the houses appearing. Maybe you live in a village. Maybe you want to have a house. Maybe that's your goal as well, to actually buy a house. It can also be, that's reminding me of people living together. I'm not sure, I'm not finding the word, I'm sorry, but it's all about, like especially student living together in the same house, especially in France, because the price of a rent and the houses here are pretty small. But yes, it's all about living together as a group. So maybe they are living in a collective, something like that. This can be a symbolic for some of you. But this can also be talking about you two wanting to live together. We had the house right here. Maybe you actually live with that person already. As like I said, a collective. That can be the case. So then I'm going to share 2 cards that are going to talk about the energy of the person, what type of person this is. So if you recognize the energy of the person through these cards, this may be a big yes for you. So first of all, and you chose this group for a reason, this is someone who is going to be cheerful. That's someone that is going to be very connected as well. I'm seeing music especially. Maybe you listen to the same music. Maybe you have a song popping in your mind when you think about the person. I'm also seeing the universe, the planets all around. Maybe astrology is something they like, or studying the planets, something like this may be very interesting for them. I'm seeing the back, so it's all about collecting things. Maybe that's someone who actually really like to collect or just to buy things a lot. Maybe they are passionate about fashion, so they buy a lot of clothes, or this can be crystals, or anything like that. They may have something they are very, very liking to collect that is very satisfying for them. But this is a cheerful person, someone that is going to be supportive with you and your dreams and who you are and whatever you share also in that relationship. As for the message, I'm working towards the slice of the unknown future. Step away, never stop. I think this is someone that is a doer as well. If they have a thing to achieve during the day, they will do it. They may be very hardworking as well. And they are not going to be someone that is going to give up so easily. So they are going to want to work on a relationship. This can also be talking about the energy of the person being, working hard on their success, on their future. And with the telescope, you can see right here, this is reminding me of someone that is going to always seek for like a further vision. They may have a goal, they may have something they want to achieve that is always in their mind, and they always keep that as a compass, as a direction, let's say, for the future. This is someone who is going to be very humble, and especially with their success, because I'm seeing all the stars around. Someone that is going to be protective, I'm seeing the umbrella, so this is someone that is always going to protect you from the rain. And the rain can also be symbolic, gloomy days, darkness, pain, tears. So that's someone that is always going to ease your pain, that is always going to be here to protect you, to make you feel good. With the colors, I'm also seeing yellow as joy, the sun energy, the masculine energy especially. For the blue, this is about creativity and communication, the throat chakra. And you can see him running, so this is someone, like I said, that is a doer. This is someone who wants to be in action. So now I'm going to share cards that are connected to the type of couple you two are going to become. So the first one, it's funny because I was talking about the rain and the umbrella, and then we have the rain scene with the couple. I'm going to put this right here because I think these are very connected. And again, someone that is going to cuddle you, to protect you. This is like a very charming energy. And with the next one, I think seduction is going to be something, or like you two are really going to be open with each other, cuddling or, having bad activities together. You are always going to be very gentle with these things and being very charming and seductive. On the scene, I'm also seeing the plant, so this is a symbol of growth. And the plant, the tree, is kind of like growing, together, kind of creating connection signs. Hopefully you can see it right there. It's kind of like things coming together and creating a rope so the tree can grow. I'm also seeing the curtains. That can be someone that is going to reveal themselves. Someone that is going to not want to hide anything to you. They want to reveal their true self, their feelings, their emotions. And the more they feel welcome to be their authentic self, the more they will connect with you. I'm also seeing the window, so this is a perspective. Maybe this is also perspective for you to be open to that relationship or to the seduction you two will start to create. Falling for you. And again, a lot of seductive energy. So I think you are falling for the person, or they may be actually falling in love with you secretly. They may not share this openly. They may be a bit shy about that. You can see them blushing. So yeah, they may be a bit shy, but then when they will trust you and when they will feel okay and comfortable and confident, then this relationship will actually grow beautifully. First kiss. Okay, so expect the first kiss coming from that person, or you can actually be the one that is wanting this first kiss. Okay, and I think this is going to manifest pretty soon, because I'm sensing this very strong seductive energy right there. It's like you cannot really resist this person, or they cannot really resist you because you look that good and your energy is just so welcoming and bright that they want to actually connect with you. Then we have meeting. So maybe meeting each other. And you can see them. It's like this collective card. Maybe doing some activity together. Meeting each other. Maybe there's some type of, plan, activity, as I said, or travel. And this can be like a school travel that is planned. And if this is happening, I think you two will come closer during that trip. Or maybe that's something you need to ask. Asking if they are wanting to, if they are interested to do some activity together, something like this. I'm seeing photography, so maybe someone is into photography or into the art. And on the board, I'm seeing the message, make love meetings. Okay. This is pretty clear. Okay, and the last card for this reading, sleeping next to you. This was pretty much what she was doing right here as well. So expect someone that is wanting to be with you, that is wanting to share nights with you. And someone that may be very, very touchy. You can see it on the cards. Seductive, protective, touchy, yes, there's that connection that's very physical as well that is here, but not just physical. I'm saying spiritual connection, maybe with your dreams and with your career, especially something very divine. So this is it for the cards. I'm going to continue now, and use other techniques. So I'm going to use the charms, stickers, and also the lamp you can see right here. So let's start. I'm going to use this grid first, and I'm going to use the feather. The feather is going to represent your angels, your higher self, and this is going to help you to know which direction this is taking with the evolution of that relationship. So let's see. Connection with creation. So you are creating, or they are going to create that relationship, and then this will evolve in that direction. So making some progress, achieving some results, and finally completing each other, being in this relationship. So creation, this is promising pretty good. Now I'm going to use the lamp. So everything that will fall into the lamp is going to be a wish coming true. Everything around, this is something that is still, being achieved by the universe. So in the lamp, it's pretty much a miracle. Okay. So I'm seeing love, especially. We have the hearts appearing, the moon. The moon is also, for me, someone that is your dream person, the image of your dream person. We have the turtle. This can also be a spirit animal, but this is, for me, a symbol of wisdom, like an old soul. This is also a calling from the soul to be with this person, I believe. And this can be talking about things going slow. You know how the turtle is going slow on the earth especially. And then in the water, they're just swimming super fast. So it's all about adapting or feeling in your element for things to go quickly. So for that relationship, the symbolic is when you two are going to be feeling in your element with that person or feeling at ease with that person, things will finally go super quickly. But first, it can be a bit slow. We have the leaf. So this is, for me, a representation of protection and growth. We have the bird. The bird is, for me, about opening your wings. And I think this is very connected to the High Priestess as a symbolic, being welcoming, and also allowing things to travel in your direction. This can also be about traveling, by the way. We have the butterfly. So this is about transformation, rebirth, and changes. You need to welcome whatever is going to be presented to you in that connection, in that relationship, even before this relationship or connection manifesting. So if something is being taught to you through this connection, or when you think about the person, welcome this, because this is something transformative for your own self. Then we have the elephant, and this is, for me, a representation of wisdom. This is also connected to prosperity, and with the 10 of Pentacles I was talking about, this was talking about prosperity you two are going to create. Then we have the shell. So maybe coming out of your shell, not being too shy about talking to each other or doing activities or challenging yourself a little bit to be doing things with that person. And I'm seeing the broom. Okay, so if someone is thinking about the past, an ex or whatever, this can be creating some distance and resistance in that relationship. So this is something you have to brush away, clean away if this is coming from you. And this can also be some clutter in the mind and emotionally. So let's talk about the miracles, which is coming true. So I'm seeing a support from your angels, your guides. We have the wings. Yes, the kid. And we were talking about this, right? The little kid manifesting the love story she was thinking of. Anything you was embodying or playing with as a kid is about to manifest, especially connected with your connections with love. And we have the sun. So the divine masculine, well, this can be the divine feminine as well. I think this is just making you aware this relationship is supposed to make the both of you very happy and fulfilled and free with the wings as well. But this is like a dream from a little girl becoming true with that person. It's like Prince Charming finally entering life. So beautiful. Then I'm going to use the last grid and the stickers. So we have past, present, and future. Let's see. So in the past, I'm seeing someone a bit shy, staying in their cocoon, in the cover. So I think some of you were not comfortable enough or feeling secure enough to connect with that person, even though this was introduced to you as a love. This person was introduced to you, but you felt like, yeah, I'm not sure. So in the present, I'm seeing a lot of things going on. I'm seeing calling, so maybe you need to call the person, or maybe there's a calling for you to be with that person, or sharing some calling together. I'm seeing the plans, so it's about growing together, cuddling. Yeah, I feel like you need to spend some time. Wish list. And this can be a wish coming true to be with this person. I think you are achieving things at the moment that are allowing you to be more connected with this person. I'm seeing someone that may congratulate yourself. Maybe this is someone that is studying with you or working with you, or just being a good friend and supporter, especially. So this is connected to the present and future. So I'm seeing travel again. I love travel. I'm seeing the peace sign. She's holding a wand, I believe, and she's making things float. Maybe you two love Harry Potter. That's what I'm thinking of. The birds are appearing as well, so that can be you two being lovebirds. This can be becoming, like, starting as a friendship and then becoming a loving relationship. I think you will actually learn a lot, especially from, tensions and arguments with that person. So just be aware if something is happening, and this can be a bit challenging. You don't have to brush it away. It doesn't mean this person is not meant to be with you. It's just teaching you something, and sometimes growth is not always comfortable. We have the cat right here. This can be someone that is an introvert. I'm also seeing the question marks appearing right there. So that can be about questioning things, overthinking about things in the future. But I'm seeing closeness, definitely. Someone you can actually trust. You're putting your head on the shoulder, so that's someone that is going to be a good supporter for you, what you're doing. So this is someone who's going to be interested about what you do and forgive. I think this is connected to, difficult times. We all, go through that, even in friendships. It's okay. We all need to learn and to actually grow and bring more. And these things also bring us more awareness so we can grow and better our relationships and bond. So this is it for this reading. I hope this will be helpful for you. Let me know in the comments if this was relatable and if you are excited about this connection. Take good care of your crystal souls, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. And the last group, let's discover what is your destiny with this person. Okay, so first of all, this is just a warning card, so don't stress, don't panic, it's okay. This is a 3 of Swords. So this is actually a card talking about heartbreak, pain, loss, and this is also describing, for me, this is rather you or the person. This can be related to, some heartbreak that is happening. Maybe there is something difficult that is still not resolved. Maybe someone holding on to a past relationship or looking for someone that is connected to their ex as an image. If this is the case, if you are doing this, especially because I feel like I'm talking to you, if you are doing that, stop. Because you are going to experience the same pain. You are going to experience the same lessons, pretty much. Because you experience relationships for growth as a spiritual perspective. So if you want to grow, if you want to experience something new and bright and joyful, do not welcome the same energy. Do not look for the same type of person that your ex was, even if this was satisfying for some reason. But I feel like you need to really search for some new energy, and this is for your own growth, because we have the 3 number. So you are supposed to grow with someone. You're not supposed to grow through pains anymore. I feel like you can learn something with someone through bright moments. And you being welcoming with whatever is being taught to you, and being happy that this is actually being transferred as awareness is better than being transferred as a wound. So someone that is going to be a bully, someone that is going to ask you to change, someone that is never really going to be satisfied with the version that you are. This is not supposed to be this way. You are supposed to be protected. And you can see it with the circle on this card. Right? So find someone that is going to represent the person you are supposed to be with at the moment, the dream person you are thinking of. Because otherwise, you are attracting the same patterns, the same person, the same lessons, the same wounds, and this is just repetitive. It's like you play the same disc, the same music all the time, and this is something you're being tired of. If you play the same music for your entire life, I think you'll be bored. So this is really telling you, if you are attached to an image of your ex, searching for the same things, then you can also experience the same lessons. That's a warning. This is not for everybody, of course, but this may be also telling you this person you are thinking of is just the same person you was experiencing, or is just someone that is going to make you experience a lot of pain or doubts, especially. It's like your self-confidence is really going to be destroyed, and I'm especially saying this because the swords are related to the mental, the thoughts, our beliefs. So the image of us that we believe is going to be destroyed by this relationship. So be very cautious with who you welcome in your life, because I don't want you to be in pain. I don't want you to go through that. You can learn through beautiful moments, as I told you before. So allow this energy, this beautiful energy, this healing energy to enter your life. I'm talking so fast. I'm so sorry. Slow it down. Okay, take our time. Then we have the Magician. So this is a card telling you, you are magic. You are magic, you can manifest whoever you desire, and this relationship is going to be beautiful. This relationship, this person is going to be exactly who you want. And this can be talking about the past for some of you. Maybe you was going through that. And if not in a loving relationship with a partner, this can be with your family as well. You went through broken relationships, painful relationships, and they were teaching you something. So you do not repeat the same things in your loving relationship. So you can create something beautiful, a new beginning with the energy. And this is for me someone that is destined to be with you, because we have the crystal ball appearing right here. And this is like a pedestal. This is something that is supporting you, supporting your magic, your power. And you are manifesting something out of your energy, out of your hands. So this really means this person, maybe the person you are thinking of at the moment, is going to be your creation, your manifestation. If this person feels new, if the energy is beautiful and supportive and healing, this is fated. This is supposed to happen. And I'm seeing someone that is going to bring you clarity with a lantern. Someone that is going to support you with your dreams, with your desires. I'm also seeing kind of like a bell. So that can be someone that is going to make you aware of what is calling you at the moment. Helping you with what is calling you, your quests. And I'm seeing the leaves and the flowers as well. So this can be talking about your own growth. This is someone that is going to support you. This is someone who wants to make you free of something. We have the birds, so they are a symbol of freedom. Opening your wings to things. Your wings, your arms, to this person, to this relationship, because it feels safe. Finally, we have the number 1 appearing here. So this is a new beginning. This is a new creation. And this creation is manifesting out of your magic, of your power. As I told you, this reality is your making. This is in your hands. So whatever you want to create, whoever you want to be with in a relationship, this is your demand. This is manifesting out of what you believe in and what you think of, and who you are as well, because you embody the energy of what manifests around you. This reality is your mirror. This is your making. And we have the infinite symbol right here. So you may be manifesting someone that is connected to you. And this can be someone in your soul family even. Or there is some infinite manifestation of that person in lifetimes. So maybe that is someone that you met in a past life, for example. And when you met this person, you feel like you know the person already, or this just feels very familiar to you. And the Six of Wands. It's funny because I was talking about, this familiarity with this person. And the Six of Wands is actually talking about recognition. And you can see the crystal ball appearing on this one. So I feel like you recognized that there were something with you and the person. And you cannot deny this. You cannot run away from this. The energy is that intense. And it's like this bright sun coming after the storm. Because on the scene, and you could see it also with the cards, this is like very dark energy, painful energy, healing energy, finally taking back your power. And this is like exactly the same. It's like a battle that is ending, and now the clarity is being shown to you. And this person is like, hey, I survived this. I am ready. Okay? So this is someone kind of like coming back from the battle. And for some of you, this can be also a soldier. Someone in the army or something like this, coming back home. Or this can be recognition, as I told you, as a soul. I'm seeing the third eye being open, so maybe there's some transfer, telepathy, connection with the third eye. Maybe you sense something when you are thinking about the person, especially in your third eye area, or when you call the person, you feel this one activating. Something like that. And I'm also seeing this as the crown. So, like I told you, you are powerful. Just like the magician, you are supposed to use your power to create. And this person is also on the same quest. Actually finding back their power, becoming their own pillar. You can see him actually on top of the animal. And this is also a symbol for me of courage. Someone that is strong enough to be with you at the moment, because this is something that is destined to happen. Oh, I forgot to actually talk about this. We have right here the serpents appearing all around the crystal ball. And for me, when you see snakes, these are representing something connected to fertility and mystery. So that can be someone that is keeping themselves a bit secret, or this is someone that is wanting some commitment and growth in a relationship. So this relationship is going to be fertile. We have the yin energy. And with the curtain appearing, this means for me, the feminine is going to reveal themselves for this union to happen. Because we have the 2 number. And the 2 number is related to relationships. And it's like this reminds me of Harry Potter. When Harry Potter is putting the drops of the memory and actually going into the scene. I think this can be talking about past life again. The memory of a past life that is kind of being the revelation for the feminine energy. And you can be a man having the feminine energy of the soul. Alright, so this can be talking for everybody. So I feel like the feminine is going to tune into a memory and finally understand that this connection is something that they carry from past lives. This is something that repeats itself over and over again. And this is the next stage, the next step for your life, to be with each other again. Because you can see the steps, and it's like something that is presented to you. You are supposed to reach that stage so you can go back into the memory or go back to the person to achieve something together. I'm also seeing the petals of flowers, so I think the feminine is especially blooming, growing at the moment, and this is something necessary for their healing and for them to be ready to be in a relationship. Then we have peace. So this is going to be a very peaceful relationship. We have the 2 numbers, so again, being together. The 3 number is also appearing, so growth. And this relationship is going to grow into something peaceful. It's like the egg is about to open. It's still closed, but you have to put so much love, energy, and creation of life into the egg so this one can open up. So be ready, because I feel like this is announcing finally the birth of that love between you two. And the dove is also a symbol of love, peace, and freedom. And we have the olive branch, so yes, peace especially. And you can see the feathers floating in the wind. So this can also be talking about freedom, but this can also be related to a desire and passion. I feel like you need to find some peace with your quest, with your desire, with whatever you want to experience. So this relationship can be blooming even more, growing even more. So here we have cleaning. So as I told you, if you carry some wounds from the past, or this can be them as well, it doesn't mean this is you, but it can be. So you need to clear away the energy or wait for them to heal from that so they can be available to you. I have to say that because I think some of you are in that situation. If you are having a crush on this person that is dating someone at the moment, this is telling you they are not available. This is going to be too painful. You have to wait for them to be available before creating anything. So if they are interested about someone, or if they are in a relationship with someone, it's a no-no at the moment. You have to wait for the egg to be presented to you so this can grow. I'm not saying you have to wait eternally for this person, but if you feel like this is someone very important and you feel like this is a possible relationship that you can create with that person, then waiting may be the right solution for you. But first of all, it needs to be a clear path, a clear way for you to explore. On top of the roof. I think this is asking you to see from a higher perspective, maybe a detached perspective. You know, it's like sometimes we tend to just see reality with our human experience, our human eyes, but we are meant to just see this as a soul perspective sometimes, so we can understand, okay, what is this hard time teaching me? What is this relationship teaching me? Or, even past relationships. Because they are always here to teach us lessons so we can grow, so we can be better. This can also be talking about you growing and ascending, especially with your work, but this can also be with this person. It's like with this higher view, you can see what is all around, what is presented to you. This can also be telling you that if you are stuck in a relationship, especially if you have a crush on someone that is not available for you, then you need to have a high perspective and see all the possibilities, because this person is not the one and only on earth. You can be with someone else. You can be with someone that is even better. So trust your power of manifestation to create that possibility. Sleepless nights. Okay, and this can be announcing a very strong connection with that person, so you two share a lot of text or call each other before going to sleep, and you talk for hours and hours. So it's like you are actually not really sleeping because you two really want to be with each other, especially before going to sleep. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm also seeing drawing, so maybe someone is in the art, painting, and I'm seeing pictures especially. This is also reminding me of fashion. So maybe that's also related to you. Now I'm going to talk about the energy of the person. So these two cards are going to talk about how this person is. So the first one, and you was choosing this card for a reason. This is someone who is going to be gentle. I'm also seeing the winter season appearing and the books. This can be talking about fate, destiny, how you write your story during your experiences on Earth. So maybe there's a new chapter opening up for you. Maybe this person is meant to write a new chapter of love with yourself. I'm also seeing the coffee appearing. So this can be someone who has a lot of energy. And honestly, or you can be also sharing the same type of energy. And with me talking super fast for this group especially, I think this is also talking about that. Maybe the person is actually talking super fast, or they're just full of life and full of energy. The message. The hard part isn't making the decision. It is living with it. Okay, so that can also be some advice. Then we have fulfilled. fulfilled. So I guess they are working on something for them to be fulfilled. And like I said, you are becoming your own pillar and they are as well. So you two are really doing your best at the moment. And this is something that is going to nourish yourself, but also allow this relationship to be nourished. Like the juice, right? This is something nourishing. And I'm also seeing pink color on these two cards. So that can be about the feminine energy. Maybe there's something very fulfilling, or they are fulfilling this part of the energy. Because we are both masculine and feminine. For twin flames, it's a bit different, but it's still both energy. So I feel like you are working on that feminine part, maybe healing the feminine. Something like this. I feel like this is connected to the feminine energy. Or this can be talking about you two becoming friend before becoming lovers. So now I'm going to share cards that are going to describe the type of relationship and couple you two are going to become. So the first one, and I'm saying this as a connection with New Year because the message is, thank you for this year as well. I give you my best regards for the next year. Well, this can be spending years together. And you can see the sunset. This is a city scene. This is more like a village. But yeah, I feel like you two are going to connect or are about to travel to each other if this is a long distance relationship, because I'm seeing two different scenes, so that can be the case. But honestly, I feel like love is going to be presented to you. And this is also love that is going to be very seductive or very sensual. And this is not like with the dog appearing, I know that this is not like a, some people actually go together just for that type of activity, as you may know. This is not the case. I think this is something very strong between you two and you wanting to be intimate with each other because that is that strong. As I told you before, the person that you are meant to be with is going to recognize yourself. This is someone that is actually connected to your past life. And this is why this is going to be pretty intense with the energy when you are going to meet the person. Alright? And even with intimacy, this is going to be very strong. I am proud to be yours. That's very beautiful. And they dress alike. Maybe that is something you are dreaming to do, like having couple clothes or something like this. Or maybe fashion is something, I think these are connected with the fashion, the clothes. Yeah, maybe fashion is something very powerful for you or something you really enjoy. You two especially. Are you afraid? Maybe someone is a bit afraid to actually be with that person because of the past, because of an ex, and you feel like, I'm not sure if I can trust someone, I'm not sure if this is the one for me, so you may overthink about the connection. So this, I think, is to make you aware that maybe you are creating that distance or creating some wounds that are unnecessary in that connection with that relationship. I missed you. So yeah, I think they value yourself so much. It's just that, as I told you, you may be in your mind, in your head, creating these worries. And you are actually suffering from this. So maybe this is not so much from like a past connection or an ex. It's more like you actually hurting yourself because you think so little about the possibility of love between you two. And the last one, my precious love. And you can see Christmas. So maybe next Christmas you will be with this person. But yes, I'm seeing you two cuddling, kissing, having intimate time, going outside and actually showing off to the world we are together. We are a powerful couple. And really cuddling with a lot of emotions. This is very intense and beautiful, to be honest. So this is it for the cards. I'm now going to move on with the charms, stickers, as always, so we can discover more informations. So I'm going to start first with the grid and the feather. So this grid is the evolution spectrum. So we can see exactly where you are at the moment and see which direction this is taking. So let's see. And the feather is actually representing your guides and angels. So we can see exactly where this is leading to as a divine perspective. So I'm seeing creation. So this is starting as a relationship. You are creating that possible connection with that person, and then this will evolve in that direction. All right, so stay positive about this because you create the result. Now I'm going to use this lamp, and everything that will fall into it, this is like a miracle happening. This is like a wish coming true, the Jenny helping you to manifest this. All around, this is what is actually manifesting, but still in progress. The universe is still working on this. And I'm going to use the charms. Okay, so I'm going to talk about everything all around first of all. I'm seeing the leaf. So this is protection. I'm seeing two of them actually. Protection and growth. So I think this person is going to be very protective and wanting to grow this relationship. Again, I am seeing Christmas appearing, the tree. Right? And you can see the Christmas couple. So I guess this is announcing a period that may be very important. I'm seeing the cross, so that can be about having faith in that relationship, so things can grow. I'm seeing the turtle. So this is maybe someone who is very wise, maybe an old soul, and you may be actually, because I was talking about past lives. And this can also be talking about things going slow in the beginning and then actually going fast, because you may know the turtle on the earth is actually moving slowly and then going super fast in the water. So it's all about finding the right element or feeling in your element with that person, so feeling comfortable so things can go fastly or evolve fastly. Then we have the butterfly. So this is change, transformation, and rebirth. So I think you are manifesting this change and allowing you and this relationship to evolve and to transform yourself, but also transform as a direction. Then we have the pentacle. So this is for me representing success, like a successful relationship and prosperity. Then we have the owl. So this is for me again an old soul. This is someone that is very connected to their intuition, connected to their spirit. And this is someone who is very wise and very mature. Then we have the universe, and this is funny because this is actually the universe working on this. So I feel like this is telling you the universe as your back. This is the universe supporting you, helping you to manifest anything you desire. So in the lamp, let's discover. Okay, so I am seeing this as studies, the graduation hat and the diploma. This can also be you two studying together, but this can also be studying in a relationship. How you two grow in a relationship. I'm seeing freedom and also divine union, because I am seeing this as the wings of your angels supporting you, helping you. And here I'm seeing this as growth, but also a bell. It's like calling. We're calling to be with each other. This can also be telling you this is the right time to grow this relationship, or to free yourself from a past relationship so you can grow possibilities for yourself. Okay, but I feel like this is a very transformative relationship and connection you are manifesting. So I'm going to continue with the grid and the stickers. Let's see. So there is pretty much everything happening in the present moment. It can be that the past is not so important, all right? And everything around is actually what is necessary for you to welcome and learn from. So all around, I'm seeing love, I'm seeing someone supporting you, kind of like congratulating yourself I'm seeing a travel one. I love travel. So maybe this is a long distance relationship. For the present, I'm seeing someone that is supportive, someone that has your back. You know, you can see him actually offering his shoulder so you can be supported and feeling at ease. I'm seeing someone that is not afraid to say sorry, actually. And for the present and future, we have someone that's a bit magical. I'm seeing I'm seeing things floating, and I'm also seeing two birds. So this can be lovebirds, this can also be freedom. And it's funny because these were also appearing in the second group. So maybe this is talking about the energy of you in that one, or the energy of the person. Maybe these two are connected actually. That can also be a sign. So this is it for this reading. I hope this will be helpful for you. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think about this reading. And if you're new, you can join the family and subscribe down below. I will see you very soon, Crystal. So take good care of you. Bye-bye.